And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
How did we go into slavery?
With ships.
How did the black man go into slavery?
With ships.
That's in the Bible. You didn't know that, did you? Now, was Christ physically in Egypt?
In Egypt, was he born by his mother? And his father, Yusuf, not Joseph, but Yusuf, birthed him out.
Did you know Christ had an earthly father? Is that what you're saying?
As a stepfather.
Stepfather?
Yeah.
So you don't believe he's his real father?
No.
Is not this Jesus, the son of Joseph?
Who?
The son of Joseph.
That's pretty easy to digest, right? What did that say? It said Jesus was the son of who?
Joseph and his brothers.
His brethren.
James and Joseph and Simon and Judas.
Showing you that Christ had brothers. My brother, what's your name? Linnell, how old are you, Linnell? 22? What do you know about the Israelites? And this is regarding y'all too, right? Because we say Israelites, right? But y'all got to understand the word Israel is a powerful word. Give me that Genesis. Watch this. I want to show y'all. Not too much at all. Today is your perfect day. It's a lucky day for you, bro. Because guess what? We're going to show you how to get yourself right and how to get to the kingdom of God. You want to go to heaven, right? I want to show you how to get to heaven. But I want to show you first what it means to be an Israelite and how powerful it is. You know what I want, right? Genesis 32. Yep, watch this.
Genesis chapter 32 and verse 28.
He come from the heaven with thousands. No, that ain't a lot, that's a legion.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
So look, I'm going to give you the backstory, right? This is Jacob. He wrestled with an angel, right? And he prevailed. After that, he said, I'm going to change your name. Now we right here to this point. Watch this.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel.
So now he changed Jacob's name from Jacob to Israel, right? If you look on this side right here, Israel had, or Jacob, if you will, had 12 sons right here. These are his 12 sons. These 12 sons had nations of people. They had people that came from out of them. So you got Judah, who's the father of the American blacks. That's what you will call yourself, right? You will call yourself African American. Then you have Benjamin. He will be the father of the West Indian blacks. So you had Jacob, who had changed his name to Israel. We take after our father's name, so we call ourselves Israelites. You follow me, right? Watch this.
For as a prince hast thou power with God.
Do you understand what it means to have power with God? You're a superhero right now. That's what you are. Watch this. Psalms 82. I want to show you something, my brother. That says that a prince that has power with God. Everybody can't say that. Only us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, can say that we have power with God. I want to show you something. Watch this.
Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6. I have said, ye are God.
Did you know that you were a God? You did know that, right? Read it again. Watch this.
I have said, ye are God.
Well, watch this next part.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
You can agree with that statement, right? Watch.
But ye shall die like men.
What did that part right there mean? If you think of a God, right? Can a God die? It can? Can a God die? Yes. If you was a God, would somebody be able to put you to death? But at one point in time, we were gods, right? Literally to the point where we could not die. Now he says, what? Read it again.
But ye shall die like men.
What does that part mean right there when he says that you are God, but ye shall die like men? And if you don't know, I can help you out. I'm going to show you something. Watch this. Right here. What is this the depiction of? Whips on what? What happened to this? Why did he get this? Enslaved. Okay. What about here? What's going on here? Shipping us away. What is this called though? Well, she just said it. But it's called slavery, right? Who this happened to? Who else did it happen to? Who else? Other than black people, who can you say? Other than who that happened to? I'm gonna help you out. Nobody.
Right.
It didn't happen to nobody else. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's who that happened to. Because we all the same people. Why did God say that? Why did he say that you're going to die like men? Okay, if I ask you a question, is slavery in the Bible? This right here. Watch this, Deuteronomy 28. I want to show you something, my man. What's going on, sis?
Oh, I got it.
Go ahead, sis. Call us. All right, get with us and call that number.
What time?
2:30. 2:30.
Okay.
Call us. They're going to give you all, if you got any questions, they're going to let you know that right there. Keep the commandments, sis. Put some pants, dress on. Not pants. Keep the pants under, put a dress over it. There you go, right there. You got me? All right. Why you say that? Why did this happen to us? I like that. I like that. We was gods, and we wasn't living how we supposed to. We wasn't keeping God's commandments. That's a simple answer, right? Watch this. Deuteronomy 28:16. I'm going to get straight to the point.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, Egypt is a Greek word for bondage. Same thing as slavery, right? Watch this.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
How did we go into slavery?
With ships.
How did the black man go into slavery?
With ships.
That's in the Bible. You didn't know that, did you? Yes. He's telling you how we got to this side of the world. Old slave ships. And guess what? We was here too. We got took here to other parts of the world too. But that happened because of what you just said, right? Because our disobedience and us not keeping God's commandments. That's why we went into slavery. Keep reading, watch this. It's gonna make it even more plain.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold.
Shall be what?
Sold unto your enemies.
Look at this right here. You see this out here? To be sold a cargo Negroes. That's an actual picture. They knew who they was coming to get from the continent of Africa to sell into slavery. Us. Why? Because of who we are. Remember, everything goes back to that. That's why it's important to know that you're an Israelite. So when we come out here and tell you or ask you what's your nationality, you're supposed to say, hey, I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, from the tribe of Benjamin, from the tribe of Levi. One of these tribes, guess what? You have to be this in order to get to the kingdom. You're not entering the kingdom as an African American.
Right.
You're not entering the kingdom as a Haitian.
Right.
You will not get in like that. We can show you that. Watch this. Keep reading.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So when we got off those slave ships, who bought us? What nation of people took us? Who? Who? Whites. Whites. But what did the Bible call them?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who?
Your enemies.
What did God call the so-called white men? Enemies. Yes. And guess what? It's not just the white man who's our enemies. It's every other nation outside of these people right here. Everybody outside of those people, God says that they are your enemies. Why? Because you're an Israelite and they are not. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen,
Slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women.
and no man shall buy you.
Right. Meaning nobody's going to save you. No one is going to help you get out of the condition that you're in. Has anyone tried to help us get out of this since we've been here? Who has came and took us back to where we're supposed to be at? You don't know nobody, right? Guess what? There is one person that's trying to. That's Christ, the black Messiah. Right?
Hey, what's up, bro? You ain't subscribed yet? Look at this guy, man. You ain't right, man. Press the button. Press the button.
Now, my next question to you is, you believe in Jesus Christ, right? You too? What color is Christ? I just gave it away to y'all. He's brown? What would you say? You would say he's brown? Could you prove that?
They say he rose from dirt.
He rose on some dirt? Rose from dirt? That's Adam. Adam was made from the ground. But Christ does descend from Adam, right? But where could you find that at? Because what color do they depict Jesus as today? Why? Why do they do that? If you say he's black, but they're writing him as a white man, who's right? Is it you right, or are they right? We right? Let me show you something. Get Revelation 1. I want y'all to come over here and look at these pictures right here. Look at these right here. We got two images, right? You got this image right here. This is the image that they put up in churches. This is the image that y'all see all the time, right? But you guys don't see this image. So we will ask you, I'm pretty sure y'all know already now because we told y'all the answer. I will ask you which one of these will be the true depiction of Christ. Now we know this isn't the actual picture of what he looks like, but this is the depiction of what he looks like. But this image is found in the Bible because he knew this would happen, and a lot of our people would not know that this is what he actually looked like, right, and not this. Watch this. Read what you got.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 1. Read. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
All right, so now he's going to reveal what Jesus Christ looks like. Jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14.
I want y'all to look at that picture.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he's giving you the first description of what Christ would look like. He said that the hairs on his head and on his face were white in color and woolly in texture. Now, would you get that from this image or the image to the far right? Come on. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. Read. And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right, so now the second description is his eyes. It says they were as a flame of fire. Not because he shot red beams out, but because he drank wine in moderation, right? Which one of those have red eyes and who doesn't? That one over to the far right? All right, keep reading. That's number 2.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now it says his feet like unto fine brass. What color is brass? Brown? What would you say? Brown? Brass is brown? All right. So what color does that make Christ? It makes him a brown man, right? Let's see how brown he is, though.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they what?
Burned in a furnace.
If you take anything and burn it in a furnace, what color does it come out? Black. That's telling you that Christ was black. He wasn't this picture right here, but your picture to your far right. That's what Christ looks like.
Let him know.
So when they give you this image right here, this image is to keep you from looking at him any different than a God. Because remember, I told you we started off as we are gods, right? You're a God, right? But guess what? He flipped this right here to make it seem as if he's God. So now you don't buck up against what he tells you to do. You look at him as God, and you look at him as a nigga. That's what they do. That is a psychological war trick that they did to us to keep us down in slavery. How you doing, my brother? What's going on with you, man? You got any questions? You know what we are here teaching? All right, so look, when I'm going over with the brothers, right, I'm showing them that we are specific children. We call ourselves the children of Israel, right? Same with you. These brothers know. We went over them and showed them how do we identify as Israelites. There's a certain group of curses that fit a certain group of people. Right. And we always can identify by showing you. What you got?
My brother, it doesn't say in the Bible, out of Egypt I've called my son.
Say that one more time.
Out of Egypt, he said he's called his son.
You know who his son is?
Yeah, Christ.
Excellent. Watch this.
Christ, as we all are.
Yes, I can agree with that. But is that the only son that he has?
Nah, he had 4, matter of fact. Simon, Peter was one of his sons. Simon was a son, Peter one of his sons. Usually was the name of Christ, and then one more I can't remember.
You know what that's talking about?
It's not in the Holy Bible.
No, see, that's what we don't. If it's outside of the Holy Bible, we don't subscribe to it, my brother. We stick straight to the Holy Bible, right?
I'm here to learn, though.
I got you. We're gonna teach you something today, but it's not just Christ who's the son. We will be considered the sons of God. That's who we are as well, right? Let me see. That's what I want. 4:22.
Exodus chapter 4 verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Now, question. Yeah, there you go. Look. Now, was Christ physically in Egypt?
He got, well.
There's a physical representation of Christ. Was Christ walking during Egypt time?
It says that, what I've studied is that in Egypt, was he born by his mother. And his father, Yusuf, not Joseph, but Yusuf, birthed him out. And they had to go to Israel from there. That's why they say, out of Egypt, I called my son. Not saying that he was born and raised in Egypt.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I just wanted to clear it up because you said Christ was the only son of God. Well, remember, we are the sons of God, isn't it?
Right.
But you just said something else too. So do you believe in immaculate conception? Is that what you're saying? Christ was. Are you saying Christ? Did you know Christ had an earthly father? Is that what you're saying?
As a stepfather.
Stepfather.
Yeah.
So you don't believe he's his real father?
No.
Have y'all heard that before?
You brought 200, right?
Did Christ have a real father? What about you? What have you heard about Christ's father? Let me ask you a question. Do you got a real father?
Yeah.
Did he come from a father?
Yeah.
You came from a man, right? You got a father? Now, he might not, some of our fathers might not be here today, but we were born of a father. I want to show you something. Watch this. Give me, where you at? Give me John 1:45. I want to show you something. Because that is one of the biggest misconceptions and lies that this man right here taught. I want to show you this. You see this? What you're looking at right here is religion, right?
Right.
When you look at the religion, look at all these people. Who are all these people? What's their nationality? European, right? Caucasian,
Yeah.
white males. They put the doctrine out that Christ was born of an angel, right?
Right.
That's false.
That is false.
Christ had an actual father.
Wake
Watch
him
this.
up.
John 1:45.
John chapter 1 verse 45. Philip findeth Nathanael and saith unto him, We have found him, of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write. Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph.
Who?
Of Joseph.
John 6:42. The son of Joseph. That's something that they knew back then that they don't teach us today, because guess who we talk about?
Right.
The white man. The white man taught you that Christ didn't have a father. Watch this. Let's get more.
John chapter 6 and verse 42. And they said, Is not this Jesus, the son of Joseph?
Who?
The son of Joseph.
That's pretty easy to digest, right? What did that say? It said Jesus was the son of who?
Joseph.
So where do we get angel from? Simple. Watch this. Hebrews 2. Let's go. Let's get more now. Let's get more. Let's see. Hebrews 2, and let's go to verse 16, right? Because Joseph wasn't born of Christ wasn't born of an angel. The problem with that statement is they try to throw that out there to make it seem as if you can't walk as Christ walked. If Christ is born of an angel, which angels weren't born like regular human, right? They were created. If I put that notion out there that Christ was born of an angel, that means I can't follow what Christ did. Because they tell us to follow Christ, right? Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Watch this.
Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 16. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels.
This is talking about Christ. It says, surely he did not take on the nature of angels, meaning he wasn't created how an angel was created. Watch this.
But he took on him the seed of Abraham.
So if he took on him the seed of Abraham, how was Abraham born? Was Abraham created from an angel?
Abraham was
He had a father, right?
father.
And it said he took on him the seed. What seed?
I don't remember.
Sperm.
Right.
He took on him the what?
The seed of Abraham.
He was created through sex. Watch this.
Wherefore, in all things it behooved him to be made like unto his brethren.
It said it behooved Christ to be made like unto his brethren. Meaning what?
That he will be.
Made like his brother. Who is Christ's brother?
He lists his brothers, but it don't list.
Watch this. Hold that. Go to Matthew 13:55. This is the problem that we have with the churches. The churches are not going to teach you the truth according to the Bible.
Right.
We're going to show you, thus saith the Lord, that Christ was born of a man.
That's right.
Matthew chapter 13 and verse 55.
Bring it out.
Is not this the covetous son? Is not his mother called Mary? And his brother,
His brethren.
James,
I love this.
and Joseph, and Simon, and Judas.
Showing you that Christ had brothers.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
destroying the